Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you the simple reason that accidents increase in bad road conditions. So it's no secret, whenever you have a day with good road conditions followed by a day with bad road conditions, the accidents go up, okay? If you look at the average number of accidents on a day with snow on the roads and compare it to the average number of accidents on a day with dry roads, the day with snow on the roads is almost certainly going to have more accidents, okay? If you average it all out. And it's as simple as this. There's a very easy reason for it. The reason that accidents increase with bad road conditions like snow, rain, fog, wind, ice, blah, 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 is because people don't adapt their driving to the road conditions. Now you see, when people are driving in dry road conditions, they simply drive and they don't think about anything differently. Now when it starts to snow, or it becomes icy, or it starts to rain, or it's really dark, or it's really foggy, people drive without thinking about anything differently, even though the road conditions are different and therefore their driving should be different. A good portion of drivers just drive in the same way. Now you see, the speed limits are posted on streets because they're based on the maximum safe speeds for optimal dry road conditions. It's as simple as this. If you are driving on dry roads and you're driving on a street that has a posted speed limit of, let's say, 50 kilometers per hour, that means that the people who determine the speed limits, whoever they are, the planners, have determined that when the road conditions are ideal, when it's dry roads, no wind, no sun shining in your face, whatever the case is, you know, people can drive up to 50 kilometers per hour at a safe level without sacrificing safety, okay? With safety in mind. Now, here's the thing. Those speed limits are based on ideal road conditions. Let's say I'm driving on that same street with a posted speed limit of 50 kilometers per hour, but instead of dry roads, it's now icy. My speed has to decrease significantly. If it's icy or wet and cold where it could be icy, you know, people should definitely decrease their speed to like 30 kilometers an hour or even slower. So you're looking at almost half depending on the road conditions. Sometimes if it's just barely snowy, you might be able to drive 35, 40 kilometers an hour on that same street. But if it's windy and icy, you might have to decrease to 20 or 25 kilometers an hour. You have to use your judgment. And that's what many drivers fail to do. So what happens is it starts snowing and people are still driving 50 kilometers an hour down that street. And what happens? They start skidding. They can't brake on time. They start sliding. And that's when accidents happen. So the main reason, it's as simple as this. Or else, if there were other reasons contributing, then you would have ups and downs with the averages of accidents on different days, okay? There's always a reason behind an increase in the number of accidents. Just like when you have daylight savings time. The day after the daylight savings time hits, when people's minds are thrown off, when they're lacking sleep, the number of accidents goes up. If you look at the average day around that time, the number of accidents is almost always higher the day after daylight savings time. And that's the same kind of reason, because people are lacking sleep, they're thrown off, maybe they're a little bit in a rush, or they feel more aggravated because they're lacking sleep, they feel more rushed, their reaction time is much slower. Now, when you have bad road conditions, the road does all of that for you, okay? So the road changes the game. Instead of with daylight savings time, we change the game. When you have bad road conditions, the road changes the game. So it's as simple as that. When the roads are bad, you have to change your speed, change the way that you drive. Even taking turns. If I'm on a regular street and I'm taking a turn at 30 kilometers an hour in dry roads, when it's icy or snowy or foggy, I have to decrease that number or else I'm going to slide across and potentially, excuse me, I need some water, potentially cause an accident. Now it's as simple as that, okay? In this video, I have outlined why accidents increase when road conditions are bad. And it's a very simple thing to keep in mind, but I just want you to keep that in mind so that you're not part of the problem. So that when the road conditions are bad, you're adjusting your speed, you're adjusting your smoothness, you're increasing the following distance and so forth. It's as simple as that. Change the way that you drive when the roads are different, when the roads aren't as good. And we can change that number to not make it an increased number whenever the roads are bad, not make an increased number of accidents occur when the roads are bad. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. What do you think about the whole situation of accidents increasing when roads are bad, like snowy weather, rainy weather, windy, foggy, icy, and so forth? Let me know as a comment down below. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.